Recently, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for an international seminar. It was a joyous occasion as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During this precious time, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of our association members. The following is a discussion with Supreme Master Ching Hai with the theme, True Connection and Lasting Healing Power, which took place on August 21, 2008 during the international seminar.
I watched that friends of mine, they are working also with this reconnected feeling. They did the course by this medical doctor. And the first time they made this course with him, they had much power and healing happened.
Like what kind of power?
A friend of mine, she was at home and a patient was in the hospital, in the intensive hospital, and the daughter called that my friend should give her a distant healing. And she was sitting in her chair, and after 2 distant healings, the man said he can hear always the words in his head, stand up and go home, you're healed. Mm-hmm. And this man didn't have contact with spiritual things before, and the wire he had in his stomach after the operation, it was going out of his stomach, and the medical doctor can't explain this.
I don't mean this. I don't mean they don't have power. Yes, but there are 2, 3 kinds of power. How long can you heal this person? For example, you heal him today, if he doesn't change his way of life, he gets sick again, and double, treble, because the interest rate. What you don't pay the bank today, you pay tomorrow. And the longer you prolong your payment, the more interest you will pay. The only healing power, lasting and real, is come from ourselves, by being compassionate and true and noble. That's the only lasting healing power, not the borrowed one. So, for example, one of you gets sick or something like that. She don't need to tell me nothing. I don't need to sit on the chair and do healing section or nothing. It's just automatic. Yes, okay? That's one thing. I don't even need to know about it.
From where does this healing energy come then? I want to understand this from the stories I told you.
They came from astral power.
Okay.
I have told you at the time of initiation, when you reach astral level, you have many magical power. You could even manifest things, give it to people. You could disappear, you could go through war and all that. If you're at it very intensively, you have all kind of magical power you can imagine. But this is not the goal of our practice. The goal is to reach ourselves again, to have a complete power that we have, not just astral power, not just second level power, but the complete power, that we are that. Healing power is just one aspect of our being. And if we concentrate on that alone, then we don't go a little further than that.
The last thing to understand it completely, when people come and wants to have this reconnection, and I know that it's not the I that it's giving, can this harm me or can this somehow hinder me to follow my path, to go on the next level?
It's very difficult to understand that it's not I, the one who do it. Since somebody will sit in the chair and then send some distant healing, it's difficult to deny the ego of the outcome of it. It's difficult to tell the mind that it's not I who sit in the chair, it's not I who send the power. It's very difficult for the ego to accept that. And if you can do that, And it's fine for you. Okay. I wish you good luck.
Thank you very much, Master.
Yeah. But I would not really recommend. But you are free, as I said already. The Buddha has the most powerful magician called in Sanskrit Moggala, the one that we have celebrated recently in the festival of Ulamba, the one who could go to hell and visit his mother in hell, the one who could go to different level of heaven and check out different planets. And when he died, it was because of his magical power. The people who lost in the battle of magical power with him, because they have less power than he did, they kill him by some physical means, not by magic. So anyway, the Buddha have warned him not to keep showing the magical power to outside people. Don't let other people know about it, and should not use it at random. But he did not listen. He went out, compete, and all that. So later on, he incurred a lot of enmity, and that's how he died. Well, his soul will be rescued by Buddha, of course. There's no problem about that. But what I mean is, magical power is not the safest way to rely on, Put it that way. He could even go to the hell, because his mother treated the Sangha, the assembly of the Buddha, very badly. According to the story, she even cheated them. She put meat in the food and all that, because she knows they are vegetarian, but she cheated them and all that, all kind of bad things she did. And she looked down upon the Sangha, the practitioners like you are right now. Not necessarily the monk only. Whoever practiced the Kuan Yin method with the Buddha at that time, she looked down upon. So she has to go to hell. And she could not even eat anything in hell, keep burning fire all the time. And Moggala is a powerful magician. He has a lot of magical power. He can even go to that hell. Nobody could be allowed to go there. Alive even. He was still alive, and he went to hell to visit his mother, because he knows his mother is suffering greatly in hell without food and hungry and get burned all day all night. So he went there to try using his magical power to manifest some food and give it to her. But every time the morsel reached her throat, it turned into burning coal due to her bad karma. Because anything you do to a true spiritual practitioner is the greatest sin you can ever do. If you kill a normal person, it is already very, very grave. But if you cheat or insulted the Sangha, the true practitioner, like the Kuan Yin method practitioner, who is truthful, who is virtuous, who is vegetarian, and who is meditating, of